Hello, my name is Frank Torres, and I'm here on behalf of ExpertVillage.com. This segment is about the other equipment you'll need when conducting mobile surveillance. Your camera is very important, obviously the most important piece of equipment, but there's other pieces of equipment you're going to need when conducting mobile surveillance when you're doing your PI work. The second most important tool, besides your camera, is a notepad. You'll be writing a lot of reports. It's a necessary part of the field, and you'll be writing down a lot of details from what a subject was wearing, the time it happened, to the people that person was interacting with, and basically all the details that are necessary to do a good job. Next is food. While you're conducting mobile surveillance, you're not going to be able to run out to a Burger King or a McDonald's to grab something to eat. Once you get to your position, you're there until your subject turns out. A lot of people forget to bring food and they find themselves starving the entire time they're out in the field. Next are your binoculars. A lot of times you're going to need binoculars to read plates or to get a closer look at something that you can't necessarily videotape at the time. A lot of times you'll be using your binoculars to check to see if your subject is where they're even supposed to be. All I'm saying is there are times where you might want to conserve battery power, and binoculars come in useful. This gadget right here is an adapter that plugs in through your cigarette lighter to provide you electrical power. This thing has saved me a lot of times when my batteries have failed. If you have one of these, simply plug it into your lighter, plug in your video camera to it, and boom, you're all set. And it's also very nice to have for other gadgets you might need, maybe a portable fan when you're working in hot weather, or things along those lines. It's definitely something very useful to have. Next, simply is water. You're going to be drinking a lot of it. And you're in your vehicle for 8 hours. You tend to get dehydrated, especially if it's hot and you're sitting inside of a hot car and the engine's off. Water's a must. And also, it's the bottle, because you're not going to be able to use the bathroom in the middle of a surveillance without giving yourself away. So, technically it has two uses. And there have been plenty of times where I've gone out with a bottle full of water and came back with a bottle full of something else.